Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Drew Brown with Beach Properties of Hilton Head. So welcome, Drew. We're happy to have you with us today.
Thanks again, Jenny.
So with all the thousands of visitors we have coming to the island right now, what can they expect from beach properties?
It's a great question. We really try to make every single guest arrival great, but more importantly, we want to make sure that we're providing the highest level of service to them for their arrival, but really making sure that all their vacation dreams can come true.
Well, now, do you do anything special for their arrival? Is there anything unique?
We do. We really want to focus on, first and foremost, making the property as clean as possible for them.
Sure, yeah.
We've got very high professional cleaning standards, and we have an inspection program where we have our own trained inspectors that go in and do a really thorough check, a 40-point inspection.
Wow.
Before and after each guest's arrival. But then we do little things. We like to leave them a little gift. Right now we're using a tote bag that they can use at the beach, and we leave some information about our Advantage program.
Now, and that kind of brings me to service. So what kind of service can they expect?
Really, it's all about 5-star. We want to try and provide a high-quality experience. We take the time. We want to make sure we actually call every single guest the day after their arrival to see how their arrival experience was, to see if they have any issues so that we can get to it before their vacation goes too far, and then we follow up with them again later in the week. Again, it's really about the feedback and just making sure that their experience is as great as possible.
Well, and so this level, that 5-star service, how does that, because that's in the rental part of your business, but how does that translate into the real estate portion of your business?
Yeah, what we really see actually is with better service typically leads to better rental numbers. And when you have better rental numbers, you have properties that can be successful in the rental market, not only for your guests, but for your owners as well. And then in turn, it makes it a lot easier for our realtors to sell those properties because of such great rental history and that service record that we have.
Well, and how does that service impact, so it impacts from a seller's perspective, but also from the rental perspective, right? So elaborate on that a little bit. Yeah,
so really when we take the time to do the things, the little things that make the biggest impact with our guests, it really kind of goes all the way through that entire process. The realtors can actually see that as well. We'll take any time that we can to provide them any information we have, rental histories, information about the properties, and then take the time to try and help them to get into those properties and show them so they can get potential buyers access and, more importantly, the ability to see what they might be buying.
Well, and really what you're doing is when the person's interested, you're giving them everything that they need in that moment in real time to take that next step, right? Which benefits everybody. Absolutely.
The quicker that we can make it for those buyers and potential buyers, the more information we can provide as well. Okay, and so I know we're going to have viewers that want more information. How can they contact you? We can always be reached at our website, which is just www.beach-property.com. They can always give us a call or send me an email. It's drew@beach-property. Well, Drew, as always, it's a pleasure to have your company, and also, it's just really impressive to me because you are one of those people that you say these things, and then I know both personally and professionally they're true, that you really do operate at that level of service, and it's very impressive. So thank you for sharing that with us today. Thanks you, Jenny.